Okay, so good morning, everybody. Well, today we plan to do these functions that is date, time, month, year, hour, minute, second, work day, and date and value and month in MS Excel. So let's get going. Before I start with the practical illustration of these functions. Let me give you a very brief idea about these functions and somehow since there are so many functions we don't tend to remember all the functions especially when we need them. But we don't have to worry about that because Excel will give you the meaning and the syntax that we have to use for using these particular functions. So day function, as it says, it will return the day of the date represented by a serial number. In a similar manner, when it comes to time function, this will return the decimal number for a particular time. And as in when we change these functions to hour, minute, or second, accordingly the function will perform the said activities. But what is more important in working with these functions is the syntax and the meaning of the functions and using them, because only then we'll be able to uh, do them in a correct manner. Otherwise you will see that as and when there is any small mistake that we are doing, it will always give you the error that sometimes you may not be able to explain that. In a similar manner, we have the month function as well. It will give you the serial, we have to give the serial number over here, the date of the month you are trying to find. So date should be entered by using the date function or as a result of other formula or function. Sometime we don't remember the serial number, so we can easily give the date in the double quote and it will give us the month of that particular date. In a similar manner, when we talk about the year function, in the year function also it will give us the same meaning, that is it will provide us with the uh, year of the particular date that we have entered in the year function. Again, in this case, we need to have the serial number required, and if we do not know the serial number, then we can give the date in the double quote and get the year of that particular uh, area. In a similar manner, we have the other functions like second, hour, and minute, and they work in the similar manner. So let's get going with the Excel sheet, and you will see that even if you do not know the meaning of these functions, the moment I write date function over here, you will see that date function meaning will be appearing over here on the sheet. It says it returns the number that represents the date in Microsoft Office Excel date time code. So let me write the date and let's see the syntax. It says is year, comma, let me write the year over here. Randomly I put any year, comma, month, let me put the number, and let me put the date as well, and then I close the bracket and let's see what I get. So it has given me the answer in the date format, that is 3rd oblique 12 by 95. Let's do this one more time just to understand the answer that we are getting. So I do write another year. I actually want to make a difference between the month and the year. So I write 12 over here, and for the day I write 23. So I'm getting in the date in the format of MMDDY. So 12 is the month, 23rd is the date, and 1994 is the date. Let me do it one more time. So I have date function, and I repeat the syntax is one. We can give any year number over here. So let me give 2020, comma. The month can be any, it has to be the number between 1 to 12. In a similar manner, for the day, it can be any number between 1 to 31st. So let me write this and let me consider this as the answer. So that is how we can use the date function very easily by just giving the date function and the following the syntax of giving the year and the month and the date as well. So that was very simple. Let me get going with the other function, that is time. So if I say time, you will see that the moment I write equal to time, it will give me the meaning of the time. That is, it converts the hours, minutes, and second given as the numbers to the serial Excel serial number formatted with the time format. So now I go further, and it will tell me the syntax as well. So in a similar manner, we had the syntax for date where we were mentioning year, month, and date. In the time, we have the format where we have to mention the hour, minute, and second. So in the hour, I write there are 24 hours, so I have to ensure that the number has to be within that limit. Minute is again the limit is 60. I cannot give more than that, so I will ensure that the number is well within that defined limit of the minute as well as that of the second also. I close the bracket and let me see what I get. So I've got the answer as 8:34 p.m. and it has converted the time which I mentioned as hour, minute, and second into 8:34 p.m. Let me give it one more time with some other numbers so that it is more clear what we are trying to do. 1 comma 1 comma 1. Let's see what we get. So I got the answer as 1:01 a.m. Let me do it one more time with time function. So I say time bracket. Let me say 5 comma, then minute is let me say 59 comma and 59. It will give me answer as 5:59 a.m. I want to do some more experiment by giving more number. Let me see whether it gives me that number or not. So now I write hour as 25 and hour as 61 and even second as 61. So let's see what answer it gives us. It will automatically extend the hour by those numbers which we have given over here. So if it is 25, it is going to give you 1 hour extra going in the other day. Similarly, if it is 61, it will give you 1 hour extra, 1 minute extra, 1 second extra, depending on the day that we are having. In a similar manner, we have the month function as well. Month function will return the month, a number from 1st to 12th, that is January to December. Let me put the bracket, and over here it says the serial number. Now if I normally it's difficult to remember the serial numbers which are already predefined in Excel. So if I do not know, I can very easily put the date in the double quote. So let me first put the serial number which I have just recorded, and I say 43322 and I close the bracket, and it gives me the month in this particular date is 8. In a similar manner, if I make a change in this particular serial number as say 5 or 6, it will still give me the same month only. And since remembering serial numbers is very difficult, what we can do, we can also write month bracket, and I write the code. I write the date in code. So I write first October 2020. I close the quote and I enter the double bracket, the round bracket. So I get the answer as 10, and very clearly I can see that I wrote the date as 1st dash October dash 2020, and the month is the 10th month. It has given me that as the answer. Let me do it one more